Welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd Podcast, a podcast where nerds from various ages and backgrounds get together to discuss movies, TV, books, and anything else that pops into their small, simple minds. Now sit back, relax, and let their ignorance wash over you.
And welcome. I'm Gabby.
I'm Shardiz.
Hey.
Hey, Gabs.
Sharday. How's it going?
How's it going? It's going.
Oh, cool. Okay, we got that over with.
Got that over quickly.
Shazam. Do you know anything about Shazam?
Yes. I know that
What do you know?
he went to some wizard dude and got powers from, like, I saw the cartoon one time.
You did?
Yep. And I just remember that little scene.
That's all you remember?
I remember it was like Superman was involved or something. I was like, I don't know, 12 when I watched it. But I remember him saying, Shazam! And he turns into an awesome superhero. But, I mean,
Billy Batson? That's the boy's name.
Yeah, I'm not like updated on him.
I just was reading this on Den of Geek. Do you know what Shazam stands for?
Yes.
You do?
When you know, Shazam music immediately.
Oh my God. No.
Shazam!
No.
Immediately.
And your phone turns into a superhero?
Yes.
Shazam is an acronym. You want to guess?
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yes. You want to take a guess?
Wait. Can you give me the first letter? Just give me the first letter.
I'll give you a hint. They're all famous people with great abilities. The first one is
Superman.
Solomon.
Okay, never mind.
The second
Solomon,
one is
Aquaman. wait.
Shazam. SH.
Sorry, I was thinking A.
Shazam.
Okay, Solomon.
H.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Somebody's super strong from history. Or actually mythology.
Oh, Hades. Never mind.
I'm talking to the wrong person about this. Hercules.
I knew that. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. Okay,
but you didn't know that.
Wait.
You said Hades for some reason.
Listen, seriously.
The god of the underworld.
I know, wrong god, but seriously, I know who Hercules is, and I know he's the god of, strength. I just kind of forgot.
Okay. A is Atlas. I don't really know much about Atlas.
Zeus. I bet Zeus
says
is
the stamina. It says he has the strengths of all of them. The wisdom of Solomon, I guess King Solomon. The strength of Hercules. The stamina of Atlas. The power of Zeus. Of course. The courage of Achilles and the speed of Mercury.
Oh, wow. That's what Shazam means?
He doesn't just gain superpowers. He turns into an adult version. This is from Den of Geek article.
Hey, listen.
Complete with a snappy superhero costume.
You said the last one was Mercury?
Yes.
Mercury for what?
Speed.
So, get it? Shazam. Speed. It's at the end. When you Shazam a song. Yeah. Stop. Immediate.
The Shazam. And it's not immediate. Sometimes it takes forever, and it'll spin and spin and spin and say,
"Have you seen that show?
This song not found."
Jamie Foxx, your phone sucks because it's bad quality or something.
Whatever. Shazam does not Shazam all that quickly. But why? I noticed you've been using Snapchat.
So Snapchat has come up from the world.
Why? Why do you use Snapchat instead of Shazam?
Because then you just throw Snapchat up real quick and just hit that screen and they'll circle it out and find the song for you. But yeah.
I prefer Shazam.
Why?
Although Snapchat apparently just uses its camera too and can Shazam objects.
Yeah. It found your coat online.
I'm kind of leery of how accurate it works.
But it may not be super 100%, but it is kind of neat. Like I did my glasses. It found my glasses.
It found glasses similar. Okay, I tried Shazamming exactly something. Ray-Bans, Shazamming my computer and it's like, here's some boxes. I don't need no boxes. I Shazammed my computer.
They're still working on it.
Looks like you're looking for boxes.
A few bugs or maybe.
No. It's got a go-to of things it brings up.
Well.
Siri does the same thing. So you got Siri, Google, Shazam, now Snapchat. Everything
and
identifying music.
I guess that's all of them. Maybe we're missing some.
I'm sure we are.
Question.
Answer?
Have you heard any news on the 9th Star Wars movie?
No.
About Kylo Ren and all that stuff?
I have not.
I was reading something about how, like, since they killed off Snoke,
I could look it up.
they were, like, saying Kylo Ren will be, like, the remaining villain or whatever, and they need to kill him
Well,
off.
that's kind of the way they set it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reiterating it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know how I feel about, like, him dying.
Because he's your boyfriend?
I just love him being in there. I don't know. Just kind of thinking about that, like, can he just turn good?
No. He's going to have to die.
Ugh.
Well, this is what they're saying.
They're saying Kylo has to go.
To end the Skywalker saga. People are over the Skywalkers.
I understand that. Are you? Are you over it?
No, I love Luke.
I was going to say.
But you know what? He disappeared himself.
Okay.
He said, "Peace out, bruh."
We're still not sure what happened there. I don't. This not make sense.
He could do what?
We don't really. Well, we know, but don't know. Really.
He's gone.
I mean, what? He just disappeared.
He's gonna be force ghosting it up. Yes, that's what they do. Did you see Yoda when he disappeared?
No.
He took a nap.
Okay, I just felt
and then he was gone.
I just thought like
no, Luke is gone.
He gonna do something, show up, surprisingly.
Let's see. I haven't found any news. Here's from Screen Rant. Says, Star Wars Episode 9 is going to end not only Disney's sequel trilogy, but the entire Skywalker saga. But in order for the latter to be truly achieved, JJ needs to kill off Kylo.
Okay, listen. What if, like, if they're trying to get off of Skywalkers, what if they keep Kylo, but he doesn't have to be, like, you know, the main thing, you know what I mean? Maybe he can run away. And maybe come back in the 11th movie for super revenge or something really like
I don't know. And also, Carrie Fisher is still around. How are they going to deal with her? Everybody I've heard says they're going to advance into the future like several years.
Oh.
To where, like, maybe it opens with her funeral.
Oh.
But that's what I heard, like,
well, they didn't kill her off
ago.
in the other movie.
I know. And I think that was, like, all the footage they had of her. Although this is saying JJ is going to repurpose previously shot footage of the late Carrie Fisher.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do all that.
They couldn't replace her, but that's not the same.
No.
They replaced...
There'd be an uprising.
Listen, they replaced...
Who?
What's his name? From Fast and Furious for his brother? Parker? No, what's his last name?
Yeah, they could do that.
No, listen, seriously, they look just alike. I know they did some alterations.
However, it looks fake in all the shots. Brian O'Connor.
It wasn't that bad, though.
He's all fake looking in all his shots.
It wasn't that bad.
What is his name? Walker.
Paul
Walker.
I was thinking Parker.
Paul Walker? Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. Gosh. So weird. So weird that he's like, not going to be in those movies. I wonder if they're going to make more movies of him, I'm sure they are. Fast and Furious is such a...
More movies with who in them?
It's overrated.
Wait, excuse me?
What?
Excuse me?
I didn't what?
What did you just say?
I said Paul Walker. I'm just kidding. Okay. I said they're overrated.
Well.
Yes.
There are 20 movies that are turning 20 in 2019.
Really? Like what?
It's going to make me feel old. Not you so much.
Please let me know.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Fight Club with Brad Pitt, Ed Norton. A super... I don't know if it was a hit.
I've heard of that movie.
David Fincher directed it. The Matrix.
Oh my goodness.
20 years ago.
It's been 20 years since that movie's been made?
Yes.
Whoa. You're seriously... Like, how old were you when that movie came out? You're like...
I was 21.
Good grief.
No, I'm 41.
Aw, Gobs. Guess how old I am. I'm 22. I've passed your age from that time.
So, you were 2 years old when it came out.
Yep.
The Sixth Sense, 20 years ago.
Wow.
Toy Story 2, 20 years ago.
Oh my God, no way.
Woody and Buzz are getting old.
I remember Toy Story movies so vividly. Like, those were the movies. Best ones ever.
American Beauty, I think that's the one that's got the girl, like the rose petals on her on the cover. I think it won an Academy Award. The film won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture. I don't know. The Blair Witch Project, 20 years ago.
I've never seen that ever.
American Pie, 20 years ago.
LOL.
Iron Giant, 20 years ago.
Have you seen that?
Never seen it.
Me
You know
either.
why? You know why? Because literally everyone says you will cry.
Gabby.
I don't want to cry.
Gabby, oh my gosh, you watched Paddington. You cried.
Well, I didn't expect to.
No.
I didn't go into it knowing I was going to.
You watched part 2?
Yes.
You expect crying?
No. Paddington, no tears. It was just all fun and like a little bit of a harrowing experience at the end.
So wait.
But Paddington 2, the very end, spoiler alert, he gets trapped underwater in this boxcar. And even though I'm watching Paddington, they're not going to let this bear die in front of all these children. But it was just the look on his sweet little face. It made me cry.
So guess what? The bear is...
Iron Giant. I'm not going to go into Iron Giant.
Wait.
I know how Iron Giant ends.
Listen, don't tell me because I haven't seen it. Don't spoil it.
You know what happens?
No, don't say anything.
This is what happens.
Shush. Back on Paddington 2 real quick. By the way, let's just...
You need to get over Paddington.
1, he's a bear, not real, imaginary. 2, he's a bear, not real.
A movie... You know what else is fake?
What?
Han Solo.
I didn't cry on Han Solo.
You didn't cry when he died?
No, I did not. Yeah. But you know what, though? I'll tell you what I did.
Your heart is made of stone.
You know what? Maybe it is. You know what I did cry in, though?
What?
I cried.
Almost everything else.
Yes. Real little.
What?
Jurassic World. When the dinosaur. when the dinosaur was left on the
I got a little teary-eyed, yes.
It was sad.
On the planet.
I mean, not the planet. Not the planet. The island. The island.
That makes sense, though.
I was so sad
when
for
you
that.
see that old
long neck
Brachiosaurus or whatever it was.
I like to call them long necks because it just seems more accurate.
Okay, I don't know if that's a scientific name.
Why do we have to say scientific?
Long neck.
His name is Long Neck because he has a long neck.
Okay, but yes, and lots of people were upset about that. They're like, it was like just purely that whole scene was just to make people cry.
Yeah, it is.
It had no effect on the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah, I got a little teared up.
I get emotional in movies that are suffering or...
That's why I don't watch movies with suffering.
Like the War for the Planet of the Apes, a bawling mess.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I mean, in a good way.
But yeah.
Okay, anyways. So yeah, there's a bunch more on Den of Geek, 20 movies that turned 20 in 2008. Yeah, but like movies I've never seen before. Election, Run Lola Run, Boys Don't Cry.
No, I don't know that movie.
Talented Mr. Ripley, Office Space, there's a bunch of them. It's just a bunch of movies. Like Green Mile, Magnolia, Office Space.
Magnolia?
Talented Mr. Ripley.
What's that?
Some...
Still?
Indie. It was some indie.
Oh, no. Still. I thought you were thinking
It was a Tom Cruise movie.
Never mind.
No, not Still Magnolias. That's
Julia
much older.
Robertson.
Okay, so anyway, a bunch of movies that are turning 20 that make me feel extra old.
No, I can't wait till I have movies that feel like I'm 20 years older than, and then I'm like, oh my God, that movie was 20 years ago.
Okay, I found this a little bit disturbing on Slash Film. Yes. And then we'll get to our main topic of we watched Bumblebee. John Krasinski may not direct A Quiet Place 2.
I'm hard pass, actually. Why not?
It says from slashfilm.com. First up, John Krasinski.
Good grief,
John Krasinski talked to Deadline about development on A Quiet Place 2, where he says that he I think they have a little typo here. He ended up being mind tricked into writing the sequel instead of letting someone else take it over. And it has a quote here. I'll be honest with you. I really didn't want to do the sequel. It was never built to launch sequels, which we all knew, and the studio knew too. But also, I'm a realist. I know that when you have success like this, everyone wants to make another one, which we kind of figured.
Okay.
It's like, I don't want a sequel. The movie was perfect.
Yes, it doesn't need
a sequel.
A sequel.
But it made money. Studios love money.
I don't, okay.
So,
listen.
when you tag on A Quiet Place 2.
I can't with people with money. Like, this is a great movie. Like, do you like movies? Like, are you just about the money? You know what I mean?
Studios are just about money.
Like, this is an excellent movie. Why do we need to make a part 2 to make, it's gonna suck. I mean, I already think it's gonna suck.
Because they want money.
Because part 2s always suck. Well, sometimes. Not all the time. But they do. Except Shrek 2. Shrek 2 was awesome. Just saying.
He said, I know that when you have a success like this, everyone wants to make another one. I told them to find another filmmaker and writer, and they said, but don't you have an idea? I said, yeah, I have a tiny idea. So they said, okay, while we're talking to other people, keep thinking about it. They basically mind tricked me into wanting to write it. So he's like, yeah, it's his baby, so he wants to, like, he has ideas.
So is he gonna be in part of it?
No, he's spoiler alert, he's dead.
Oh, that's right.
You forgot?
But no, I know he's dead, but directing, he can still direct it.
However, even though Krasinski is writing the sequel, he may not. So he may end up, but it says he may not end up directing.
Speaking of it, crying. I cried when he died.
That was pretty tough.
That was so
He
sad.
said, so here I am now writing it, and we'll see if I end up directing it. But it's an entertaining idea because I think for me, the cool part about this is that it doesn't feel like a sequel. So, yeah, I mean, the first one, I love the first movie.
Me too. Awesome. Absolutely.
And even a movie like that where I watched it, so I know how it ended. I went and saw it again because
I saw it.
It was a good movie. 2
times, yes.
All right. Well, so that's a bit of news. Shazam.
Some
Quiet Place 2.
Star
Movie's turning
Wars.
20. Now we're going to discuss Bumblebee.
Okay. So, Bumblebee basically is about, it's in Transformers world, but mostly it surrounds Bumblebee, which we love Bumblebee because he's just adorable. He's an adorable Transformer. I mean, you agree with that?
I agree.
So it just starts out in the movie in them on their planet. What's their planet called?
Cybertron.
This is Cybertron. And
Cybertron.
It's being taken over by the Decepticons, and they're like a bunch of turds.
Yeah.
So Optimus Prime sends Bumblebee to Earth
to establish a base.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Did we say spoiler alert?
I mean,
he sends them to
I'll put
Earth.
it in the writing.
Yeah.
Of the episode.
Yeah, to establish a base, right?
But that's the very beginning of the movie. That's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert for the whole.
But Bumblebee gets to Earth. Sees John Cena, first dude.
Yep.
By the way, John Cena, I respect him as an actor.
I like him.
I like him. He's just something about him. Like, he's super tough, but like at the same time, he's super funny and he's super chill. Like, I think he's like a little stuffed animal.
Explain.
Like, he looks tough, but at the same time, I feel like I can just pat his little head and like, you're so cute. You're a softie. I feel that from him.
Yeah, most wrestlers turned actors are not good at all.
But John Cena, he's good.
Let's say, okay, John Cena has improved.
Wait. Cena or Cena?
I think it's Cena.
Have I been saying Cena?
I have let you been saying Cena.
What the crap? Is it Cena or Cena?
As in you're saying sinner, but like a Bostonian. Cena. John Cena.
But you know what? I have an accent.
What? You have an accent?
Yeah.
What?
You have an accent. We all have accents.
But I still say words correctly.
No, I didn't say I didn't. No, that's false.
Oh?
I say, like the way you said it is how I hear me say it.
John Cena.
Cena. I mean, if you want me to change it how I say it, I will do it. I will attempt it.
Like the sea.
Sea.
The open sea. Now say,
sea.
Nah, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Sea, nah.
Sea, nah. John Cena.
Now say it real quick. Cena.
Cena. But Cena.
No,
Cena.
not sin. Sin.
But that's how I say my C. C.
Okay, we're getting way off track.
Okay, sorry.
Let's not spend 5 minutes
fine.
on how
I'm sorry. I'm really trying to make a point.
How to pronounce Cena.
I'm mostly trying to make a point. Like,
what's your point?
That I can say how I want to say it. Mostly is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, sure.
But I'll say it the way you want me to say it. I guess.
Go ahead.
Go. Oh.
You were in the process of the movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so.
You like John Cena?
John Cena.
Thank you.
He is the first one we see. He's training his, what do you call those dudes? His army dudes, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They didn't really they were Sector 7.
Bumblebee comes in and he's all like, yeah, let's get him, Honestly, I wasn't sure what was going to happen with him and seeing Bumblebee, like the Transformer. Like, I didn't know if he was going to be all about, at first, like, I want to kill him, but then like, he's cool.
Well, Bumblebee like accidentally causes damage.
Yeah.
And then the Decepticon comes in and attacks and like does.
But wait, he said
he like hurts a bunch of John Cena's guys and hurts John Cena and so then he like just kind of blames them all.
What is his name in the movie?
No idea. Not a clue. Not a clue.
I guess it wasn't that important. But I mean, he was sort of part of them. I mean,
I guess we could look it up.
I'm gonna look it up because I really need to know.
You look it up.
I need to know his name.
So anyway, it's kind of a misunderstanding. So then they're chasing down Bumblebee, the Sector 7. Agent Burns. Okay, I don't even know Haley Steinfeld's name. What's Haley Steinfeld's name?
I thought that was her name. Oh, her name, Charlie.
Charlie. Does she have a last name?
I know that because I don't.
Is there a last name on her IMDb, or is it just Charlie?
To be honest, I don't.
Please be honest.
I don't even see her in this little thing. I think you gotta go IMDb.
Well, she's Charlie. I forget names.
But listen.
I'm listening.
What's his name? Agent Burns.
Yes.
Her name was Charlie. It doesn't say a last name.
Okay, they probably never established one.
But they didn't. Sometimes names aren't important. It's just what's going on.
So then he's running from them. He changes into a VW, and then it turns into was it several years later?
No,
or just a month?
It was like 1987.
Like some time passes, and then he's just sitting there as an OVW that she ends up getting and restoring.
Remember, he lost his memory.
Right.
His memory is destroyed.
He gets damaged, so he loses his memory core.
Yeah. So he doesn't remember anything. So he's a
So then she buys him as a VW.
Yeah.
She starts to repair him and notices his face, which is in the commercial.
Let's, for 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, talk about her.
Okay.
I loved her character a lot.
I know you do.
It reminds me of myself.
It was like looking at you.
It kind of was.
She wears like these...
She's kind of a punkster at the same time, super tough. I mean, I don't know if
you think you're super tough?
I don't know if I'm super tough, but I just liked everything.
Super tough exterior.
I liked everything about her character.
A punk. She liked having that punk rocker look.
And it was in the 80s, and I love that.
The 80s, you love. This is the deal with time periods. You love the 80s, you say. But people in the 80s didn't know. They were just living. They didn't know, they weren't thinking, hey, we're in the 80s.
I know. I guess it's
in retrospect, like anything. Yeah, you're like,
you grew up in the 80s. How was the 80s, God?
I don't remember. I was a small child for most of it.
Oh,
I remember some cartoons I liked.
I'm talking to the wrong person right now. Who grew up in the 80s?
I was more of a 90s guy.
Yeah, 90s is you, but I
was a teenager. Rocking and rolling.
Yeah. Me, I wish I grew up.
To Pearl Jam.
Yeah. See, I wish I grew up in those times.
Don't call me daughter.
I wish that I grew up in those times. I don't know why. I just love that era
She's
of life.
Empty canvas.
It just seemed like everything was just different back then. I don't know.
I was 18, 19. I felt pretty good.
Music is a huge thing.
Real good.
Okay.
Just ask my
You know,
wife.
Garby, he
My wife?
looked like a greaser. I swear he looked like a greaser.
Oh, yeah. Had my hair slicked
I
back.
think Garby was
I had hair.
I think Garby was a nice
I
looking
had
guy
hair. I
when
was
he
thin.
was, you know, back in that
Thinner.
time.
You know what? I was not thin.
You weren't. You were.
Compared to most
You
guys.
weren't built either. So I mean,
No, I was not. I was just not, I was simply not fat. And that's all I wish I could be now. Not fat.
sorry, I was laughing.
I know you are. You're laughing at yourself because you said not built. I was not built. I've never had muscles. I've never been cut or
But
anything.
it's funny because in your pictures, you look really, really skinny in your face.
That's because you're used to this. You're used to the
But you know what?
41-year-old me.
I've seen pictures of you, and I thought, it's not a bad looking dude. It's not a bad looking guy. I mean, that's what happens. You get old, you get married, you get old.
Age, you know what? Well, and I just
It happens. Yes. What the heck?
Maybe I don't have the best self-control when it comes to food.
No, he don't.
I love
at
to
all
eat.
Like a lot. But that's okay.
But I can't
guys.
help. How do you
We
prevent
still
your
love
hair
you.
falling out? That's my question.
Honestly, that's a question I've had a lot. I mean, your hair was black.
But I never had thick hair. My brother had thick hair.
What? You know that's weird.
My hair was fine. Even when my barber would cut it, he'd be like, "Your hair is so fine." And I think that's another word for thin.
Why don't people just say thin?
I had hair. I was young, so I wasn't balding, but
It's
it was not thick.
Like for instance, Deej, he had really thick hair back in the day, but now I can tell he's going bald
Starting to go a little bit on the temples.
in the top.
I got a receding hairline.
Yeah. And it's just crazy because I remember just a couple years
It's just
back,
the way it goes.
his hair was thick.
It's just the way it goes.
Anyway, sidetrack. Back to Bumblebee. Okay,
Back to
John
Bumblebee.
Cena, whatever.
John Cena,
okay.
nice head of hair.
Bumblebee loses his memory. Haley, or Charlie, her name in the movie, finds Bumblebee, buys him, brings him home. They connect, bond.
Actually, he gives him to her.
Well, yeah, that's true. Whatever. Irrelevant details.
Just correcting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brings him home, checks him out, finds out that he's a transformer. He transforms. Cool. That's awesome.
And she accepts it all rather easily.
Pretty quickly. And she's that kind of person.
I mean, if I had an alien robot that was in the shape of a
Dude,
car,
I
I'd
would
be freaking out.
That'd be awesome. I'd be like, yeah, let's go rule the world or something. I don't know.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
You'd be
would.
freaked out.
I'll be
You'd
freaked out.
scared.
Freaked out at first, but then I'm like, okay, you're my car. Yes, you're my car. We can do what we want.
Well, I mean, it's in the Transformers movies.
I mean, we're not
It's
talking
not
about
going to be a
we're not-
realistic
we're not
depiction
talking
of
about-
what happens when you find an alien life
Listen,
form.
Gabi, we're not talking realistic.
Bring in the scientists, they cut him up, movie's over. That's it.
But anyways, that happens, and she falls in love with him. You know, she loves Bumblebee.
And she's got this backstory of her dad, blah, blah, blah.
What did you think about the backstory? Did you think...
It's fine. It was very...
I know how you feel about backstories.
It was very surface level, just for her to have some depth to her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, her life would have been perfect. Why can't people just have good lives? Why do they have to have this tragedy have happened to them? Why does tragedy equal depth? It does not necessarily equal depth. The person can have a tragic backstory, and it just turns them into a sour old person. She was fine. She made it through it. Her dad died. What happened?
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Her dad dies of a heart attack. So her dad's gone. Her mom's remarried. It's fine. It's kind of like all these characters in a lot of these movies, they give them some little piece of tragedy.
I'm okay with that.
A good example of this very thing.
Don't say Tomb Raider. Are you going to say Tomb Raider?
No.
Okay.
No, but that is also a good example. I watched Hearts Beat Loud.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that with you.
It's like a little independent film with Ron Swanson in it. A fine movie. It was perfectly a sweet movie. The girl's mom, his wife, had gotten killed on her bicycle. I guess you have to have that in order to progress the story and make them overcome this obstacle.
Gops, you have to have a conflict in the story.
I understand that. But the conflict was Bumblebee fighting the bad guys.
I mean, but it wasn't all about Bumblebee.
I know.
It was her too.
But I would appreciate it if maybe her life was perfect and she was kind of a little brat.
But why?
And then she overcomes being selfish brat to help him.
No, I disagree with that because, I mean, you see that all the time.
It's like it's a built-in mechanism to automatically make you feel sorry for her.
Yes. And
that's just cheap to me. That's cheap.
That's cheap? Why?
It's a cheap mechanism.
Why?
Because it's like, okay, someone has lost a family member. You automatically feel sorry for them.
Of course.
Why should I feel sorry for this person?
In her
acting through the story, I would like to progressively grow to like her as opposed to have this built-in thing. Oh, she's had a parent pass away. So therefore, we as the audience have to feel sorry for her.
Wait, you don't have to feel sorry for her. You don't. That's your choice, honestly.
And really, it was so surface level. I'll let you just a second while I gotta get this out of my brain. It's so surface level. Like I really was not affected by what happened to her and her father. Because you know how she fixed it in the end? She jumps off the thing and dives. Okay. Oh, now she's fixed.
Okay. Because her and her dad had a connection.
I understand that.
She used to do swimming lessons or competitions, whatever, back in the day, and her dad was supportive and yeah, Charlie. And that maybe had an effect on her. So that's why they made that diving scene a special scene. They reminded her of her father. And that got her through it.
Yes.
It got her through it.
And I understand.
Do you?
It works on all the movies. And it worked in this movie. I just sometimes wish for a little bit more to be required acting-wise, character-wise, for me to accept this change in this person and appreciate the development of the character.
And I mean, it wasn't like a movie that was super,
I mean, it is a Transformers movie, so it's not a character study.
Yeah, no. Yes.
And, okay, before we go on. Okay, so Bumblebee, let's get through the story real quick.
Okay.
So basically the Decepticons hunt Bumblebee. They come to Earth. They pretend that he is a outlaw.
Yeah.
And so John Cena and his crew are helping the Decepticons. Although it was funny when he said, their name is Decepticon.
I know.
So he was like, kind of
that
maybe
sketchy.
A little, yeah. So then they end up finding Bumblebee. Lots of stuff happens, little in-between stuff. But the bad Decepticons are destroyed. Bumblebee saves John Cena.
But wait. They kill Bumblebee.
They nearly kill him.
So whenever
she brings him back to life.
She got the electric guns. What do you call those guns? Shotguns?
Like tasers or
Taser
something.
guns. He starts remembering his memory. His memories start coming back to him. So then all of a sudden, it's like a rogue Bumblebee.
Yeah. He turns into a real...
starts killing everything.
A real kick butt guy.
Then he sees Charlie and he's like,
So then he saves John Cena from one of the Decepticons, almost killed him. And so then John Cena realizes, this is not a bad Transformer. He's one of the good guys. And so he kind of does a quick turnaround.
He does.
A very quick turnaround.
Very quick. I mean, you gotta do it
if somebody saves your life, I guess that might do you turn. But I would like to have seen like a slow progression. Like
let's not forget, it's a Transformers movie.
I know. But it was such a small story in the Transformers universe, and it did very well. The movie. Okay, let's finish it up again.
Okay,
I keep going. I keep wanting to go into.
Okay, finish
the story.
plot.
The story is Bumblebee comes to Earth. Things happen. They're chasing him. Think he's a bad guy. The Decepticons come.
Yeah.
They track him down. Bumblebee ends up defeating them with the help of Charlie.
Yeah.
Saves John Cena. So he flip-flops. He's like, okay, run. Get out of here. I'll protect
soldier.
you.
He says, thank you, soldier.
Thank you, soldier.
Good grief.
So then
They're
Bumblebee
best
and
friends
Charlie lets Bumblebee go. She's
Yeah.
like, I know you got a lot of stuff you need to get done, and I don't need to, I will hinder you or
Yeah.
something. So then Bumblebee's gone, and apparently that goes into what we see come into Transformers
Yeah.
with Megan Fox and
so, like, this is
What's his
technically
name?
like a prequel. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Yes. So
you can consider this a prequel,
it's
right?
supposed to be a prequel, even though some stuff doesn't line up. But anyway, okay. So John Cena's quick turnaround, and the story, it's fine. It's pretty
Okay.
cliche.
I agree, Gabby. Well, no. Wait. Honestly, before you say anything,
Be honest,
I felt like John Cena or Agent Burns.
Agent Burns.
I felt like he kind of had this deep thing like about Bumblebee, but he was so caught up in stuff to kill.
The only thing he said
That-
to me that made me think was when he said that they're called Decepticons. So, like, maybe he shouldn't trust these other guys.
That was the only thing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But
The turnaround, I would have liked to have seen something else happen
Like-
to lead him down this path to
Okay.
this turnaround.
so
Other than Bumblebee just catching his helicopter. And he's like, oh, okay, go. And then he salutes him, soldier. And he's like, oh, Team Bumblebee in a matter of seconds.
I felt like he was Team Bumblebee in the beginning. But he was so
No.
clouded. He was clouded.
He was not Team Bumblebee in the beginning.
No.
Oh.
Not like at the moment, but like whenever he said, nah, man. You remember Bumblebee said that? He had his voice. He said,
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
man. And then like John Cena, you could see his face. He was like, oh, perplexed. Like, oh, what the crap? What the heck? What's going on? At that moment, you know? I felt
Yeah.
that. I felt that.
Okay.
But I felt like he got clouded and thought, okay, he killed this Decepticon done kill a lot of my men, you know, so he done forgot about Bumblebee. So
Yeah.
any alien life was about to get killed.
Yeah.
So he done forgot about Bumblebee. But he remembered, maybe in his little mind, he remembered that crap. And then whenever he got saved, he was like, okay, I'm with Bumblebee on this one. So,
Okay. Maybe so.
but that's just my opinion. I mean,
This is my thing. Okay. There's a few things. I'm going to tell you what I did not like.
please tell me. I love to hear it.
John Cena's quick turnaround.
Okay, you didn't like that?
No.
Okay.
Her little brother was annoying to me. Like, he just showed up all of a sudden.
Wait, you didn't like it, Otis?
No. How do you even know that name?
You know what?
Like, I didn't know any of their
Let me tell
names.
you why I remember it. It reminds me of a dog. The
Odie?
name Otis reminds me of a dog. So
Okay.
I don't know how I remember that name. He didn't have
Are
much
you really going to
parts.
chew ice?
Otis did not have much parts.
No, he was barely in it.
I mean, he wasn't like I
I mean, they just brought
I
him
don't
in
have
last
an
minute.
opinion.
It
Like,
was
oh, he
fine.
was annoying.
Okay, it was fine.
He was fine. Yeah.
The whole thing with her and her
The boy?
fancy friends and the cool kids.
Okay, I don't understand what was going on in that part.
And it's like, that was like never even resolved, was it?
I mean,
She didn't jump off the cliff.
she didn't jump off. I think
Did she?
No,
No,
she
she
didn't.
backed away.
No, I think
Like,
that
that was never resolved.
I don't honestly think it needed to be resolved. Like, okay, whatever. But
It's like they set it up to do
was-
something and then never finished it.
She resolved it when she jumped for Bumblebee. That's how she resolved it.
Personally, yes.
I know, but those
I
kids,
got
they're
you.
irrelevant.
I got
They
you.
don't
But
matter.
I wanted some vengeance.
No.
Because they were
Fox.
terrible human
They
beings.
were terrible. She didn't give a crap. Who cares? Y'all are idiots.
When they said something, she said, the bad girl said,
Oh.
have your daddy buy you a new
Okay.
car. Oh, wait,
Okay.
he's dead.
Listen,
I was like, oh my God.
can I say something about that
Yes.
point? I honestly, that is unrealistic to me. I did not
Check.
I
Yes.
did not like that part. Like
I was thinking that.
Nobody says that. What the crap?
Good point.
You would like freaking people would get mad at you for saying that.
There are terrible people in the world, yes. But that was just over amplified to say, hey, these kids are terrible. But yeah, I know they're terrible.
Super unaffected by that scene.
Vengeance.
Anyways, Bumblebee was...
But it's a family show.
But listen.
It's a family movie. Okay, now this is all...
Wait, Gobs, wait. Did you think... What about Meme?
Who's that?
Her friend. What's his name? Mimo?
Again, see? I don't know.
Mimo.
I don't know any of the characters'
Mimo, the dude.
That is something. I like to go into a movie and come out of it saying, this movie made such an impact on me. I actually remember the characters' names.
Okay. His name was Mimo.
Granted, I have a terrible memory.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But
wait, I will say this. Sorry, I interrupted you.
But you know what? Okay, go ahead.
I did not remember his name. I had to Google his name.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I watched Isle of Dogs.
Okay. Did you really?
Yes, it's a Wes Anderson movie. It's like this stop motion with these dogs. It is excellent.
Okay.
I remember those dogs' names. Chief, the main dog.
Are you for real?
Chief, the main dog.
Chief is a generic name. Chief.
Spot. They were looking for Spot.
Super generic. Spot.
The boy that crash lands on the island ends up helping the dogs. Atari.
Okay, that's pretty non-generic.
I remember the characters' names from this movie, from Wes Anderson.
Okay.
Because it was a movie where the characters were developed. Like this dog, Chief, his character changed over the movie, and it was excellent.
Question.
An excellent movie.
Question. Do you remember the characters of The Quiet Place? The names?
No, I don't remember. Their last name was like only on the mailbox, and it was hardly said.
Okay, so like I don't remember their names.
No, because I don't think it was like an important part of the story because it was a super quiet movie.
But I will tell you, from this Bumblebee movie, I literally only remember Charlie's name, Bumblebee, and that's about it. Oh, and Agent Burns. That's about it. Like Mimo.
But you looked up Agent Burns just a second ago.
Okay, I did do that. Okay, I forgot. But mostly Charlie and Bumblebee. But his name's, I remembered it. Mimo did not remember it. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I remember, they said Agent Burns, but do not remember Mimo. Like, what the crap? Mimo?
No, would have had no idea.
But,
apparently they were the Abbotts in The Quiet Place.
Oh, yes. See, sometimes it just comes with bad memory.
John Krasinski was Lee Abbott. She was Evelyn Abbott. No, I did not know that.
You know what? I understand.
But
I actually agree with that.
A Quiet Place did not need their names.
Quiet Place, yes, I agree. We did need their names. No, not important.
I realize it kind of goes against my point, but that was excellent acting and an excellent movie. Okay, but let me get back to Bumblebee.
Back to Bumblebee, go.
I have said many negative things about Bumblebee.
Yes, you have.
But those are the negative things. But I really liked Bumblebee.
I will say that too. Bumblebee had the right amount of humor to me, the right amount of emotion. Heart. I
like to call it heart.
Heart. That's a good word. Right amount of action, mostly.
Yes.
For me. It was good. It was
very good.
I liked it.
Where would you rank it in the Transformers line?
Oh my God. You mean, like, you're talking about numbers, right?
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Bumblebee. Where would you put Bumblebee?
I was going to put Bumblebee at an unusually high rank, 8. I almost went for 7.
No. You're misunderstanding my question. Okay, so if you could rank it among the Transformers movies, where would you rank it? Out of Bumblebee? So there's 6 Transformers movies now, including Bumblebee. There's Bumblebee, which is a quote-unquote prequel.
All right, okay, I understand.
And then Transformers
all the other
1 through 5.
Honestly, to be honest.
Please be honest.
Honestly, to be honest. You did not like...
You know, they say that people that lie a lot actually use those terms.
Well, I don't lie a lot, except when I'm at your surprise party. That was a lot of lying.
You lied out the butt.
I did.
And it concerns me. What else have you lied about?
I become a grid liar. Okay. I will say this.
Say
I liked part 1 and part 2. And I know you did not like part 2. And that's fine. I don't care. Because, I mean, that's...
I'm not... We ain't talking about me. I just
that's
asked
you. That's you. But
why are you coming at me?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Answer the question.
Okay. Part 1 and part 2, I loved a lot. I mean, I say... Okay, real quick. I like say love, but you think deeply when I say love. To me, love... I don't when I say love. That's just part of my lingo. I don't just say.
I feel sorry for your future mate.
No,
this is part of my lingo.
It's just part of my lingo.
I say love, but I don't mean love.
It's a different kind of love. Love for movies is different from romantic love, dummy.
Oh,
anyways,
my bad.
Yeah, you're bad. Anyways, part 1 and 2 I liked a lot, loved a lot. Fallen was part 2. Part 1, just Transformers. Bumblebee. Bumblebee will have to come between part 1 and 2. For me.
I think Fallen one's 3.
No.
Revenge of the Fallen?
No, that's part 2.
Oh, what's part 3?
Dark in the Moons.
Hey, very good.
I was
correct.
very into Transformers back in the days. I listened to the soundtrack. I know it's weird. I listened to Optimus Prime, and then it was like some dubstep.
I am Optimus Prime.
It was like some dubstep Skrillex.
Yeah.
But I would say part 1, and, Bumblebee, and then Revenge of the Fallen. That's
the other band that did like all their main songs.
Linkin Park.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I would rate them. How would you rate them?
Say it again.
I would say part 1.
Okay.
Bumblebee and Revenge of the Fallen.
So Bumblebee is your second favorite after part 1.
Yeah, I loved part 1. It was awesome.
I would have to agree.
Oh, wait. What? You agree with me?
I like Bumblebee a lot. I really like it. But I really like the first Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
Shia LaBeouf was doing his crazy thing. Megan Fox fulfilled her role effectively. And it was a good movie. Mm-hmm. Bumblebee, I liked part 1 because the story was a little bit bigger. This one was like on such a small scale, but yet, they're very close. But I would still have to go with Transformers 1.
Mm-hmm. Transformers 1 was awesome.
Bumblebee is right behind it, and Bumblebee is a very good movie.
Yeah.
I would give it, let's do our rankings.
Oh, we're doing rankings now.
I would give Bumblebee.
I'll let you go first because I always go first. Let you have the honors. Go.
I would give Bumblebee a solid 7.5 out of 10.
I would give it an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10.
Yes.
Just like Aquaman.
Yes.
I gave Aquaman an 8. I liked Aquaman a little bit better just because of the massiveness of the story.
But it's one of those movies. But listen real quick.
I appreciate small character movies, which this kind of is. But also, it's like, I prefer the big, robust movies.
I understand that. I think Aquaman and Transformers, I don't compare those two.
Well,
but I understand what you're saying.
Ranking wise, I'm just saying. You gave Aquaman a better ranking than you just gave Bumblebee. No, wait, you said 8. You said equal too. Okay.
When we do our next podcast, you'll see where the rankings are.
Oh, yes. Our next podcast is going to be our top 10
best movies
of 2008.
Bam, baby! I am so excited, guys. I have it ready.
Mine's ready.
I'm ready to discuss it.
I too am ready.
Yes. I am so excited.
I kind of feel that we're going to have a lot of crossover.
Yes.
Because we've seen the same movies and we like the same type of movies. I only have 2 movies on mine that I think will be very different than yours.
I actually think I have one that will be different from yours.
And where we place them might be slightly different. I'm pretty sure our top 3 might be
our top 3 is going to be pretty much, I think it's going to be the same.
Pretty much. Because, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. When you watch these movies, you're like, okay, me and Sade have seen both about 30 movies apiece this year.
Yes.
And it's like, to me, very clear, there's only like 3 movies that like super stood out. I'm like, this is one of the best movies of the year. And
I haven't even seen your list yet. And I feel like we have...
I don't want to discuss it. I want to try and guess.
The first top 3, I feel like we have the same in one of those. I don't know what it is. I feel like we do.
I'm pretty sure.
And I'm interested to see how that's going to...
Okay, well, that'll be next week.
Hey, there you go.
Until then, a DJ will join us for that one.
Yes.
And I guess that's going to do it for today.
It's been real.
All right. Well.
All right.
We appreciate you listening. Check us out on, I don't really post on Instagram anymore.
Check us out on Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah. Just download, subscribe, tell your friends. If you enjoy us.
Please tell your friends.
Tell your friends about us. Rate and review us on iTunes.
Thank you.
Comment on Podbean, however you listen.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Have a good day. I'm Gabi.
I'm Pager. I'm going to start saying Pager now.
Why?
Because I like Pager better.
You going back?
Yep. Pager is my name.
Okay. Pager it is.
Pager later. Bye, dudes.